Okay. So today, good evening, everybody. Today I'm going to start afresh. Why? Because I know that both of you were in previous classes, and no, Victoria, we were in your previous class. It was just Chris Samira, right? This is your first class as well, Victoria, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry. Okay, please, I'm coming. Just a minute, please. So I sent in um the modules I will be covering in the group. But I'm not going to follow it accordingly, like module one, module two, module three. No, I'm going to. All right. Oh, great. Okay, no problem, Queen Samira. Um, everything the mod like in the distance, they're all important, super important, because they play roles at different levels and at different depending on what you're pursuing. Do you get? For example, here, some people here want to write books, do ghostwriting. People like Queen Samira. People like Queen Samira want to um, do a lot of storytelling videos, just like you see on TikTok. You know, TikTok and YouTube is flooded with AI storytelling, right? So I'm going to be starting with, and then we have the brand ads. Even myself, I've seen a number of AI ads by popular brands. Jumia, I've seen from Jumia, I've seen from I think Temu, I've seen quite a number, and they use AI. So these are things that I've had to do a couple of brand ads for a brand. So I'm going to start from there, and then we can go into other parts. But know that not that everything on the outline is, they're all important at different levels depending on what you're pursuing. So I'm just trying to make it a wholesome it's a wholesome outline, just in case you need any part of it. So now,
Yeah.
the first thing that we're going to, please don't mind this little boy. The first thing we're going to be looking at is just confirm you can hear me clearly before I proceed.
Okay. I can hear
Yes,
you.
please, I can hear you clearly.
All right, okay, awesome, great. So the first thing we're going to look at from our outline, we have, because I want to, even I'm not following it in orderly, but I still want to follow it by modules. Okay. Sorry, I'm going through this thing. We were starting from here, yes. Okay, yes. So I'm going to start from module 6. Module 6 covers AI storytelling, video, and UGC arts. And then we're going to look at all of those things, lessons 6, 14, 15, and 16. All of them. So the first thing you should know about when it comes to anything AI is your prompt. Your prompt is super duper important. And the result you get out of any production, out of anything, is dependent on your prompt. And I'm also going to show you beyond the video. I'll show you designs. I did some great designs recently, and I was like, see how AI is taking jobs from graphic designers like this, right? So your prompt is very key here, and there's a hack to it, right? In a prompt, your prompt is supposed to have cover everything. When it comes to video, to have a video that is very engaging, your prompt is supposed to cover cinematography. That is the direction of the camera. Is it full body shots? Is it what's that thing again? Over the head shots? Is it POV shots? Your prompt supposed to carry cinematography, carry visuals. Visuals is what does the character look like, the environment, and it's supposed to carry, if it has audio, right? You're supposed to describe the audio, and then you add other things like the what was the quality of the camera. For example, the way a camera looks in this 2026, not same as it looked in 20, maybe let's say 2000s. And then you have to add all those details. So how do you make it easy for yourself without worrying if your prompt is perfect and ready to go? Because to even generate all these things, it costs credits to do, whether you're using a free platform or you're doing paid credits. Like me now, I'm into I create Christian based stories on YouTube, right? And so for sometimes I have to pay for credits so I can have enough to create my stories. But then, like, there are other free alternatives. Like, I always encourage people to start with the free alternatives. Google gives you, I think, on the free account, Google should, or if I'm not mistaken, it gives you 150 daily credits on in Google Flow for you to use, right? But I don't think Gemini doesn't. If your account is free, right? If your account is free, I don't think you can do generate video on Gemini. But on Google Flow, free accounts can use up to 150, and you have to maximize every credit. Like, it used to pain me if I generate something and it's not what I wanted to generate, and that credit is already wasted. So in all these things, your distance is important. And then when it comes to creating your story, there are formulas to create engaging stories. In all those stories that have a wow factor, even down to your ads, your there's what we call UGC. UGC content are content that talk about a product like they've used it. A brand ad is different from UGC. A brand ad can be like let me use all this Terra. I don't know if you've seen any Terra, all this Terra oil, their adverts, either on social media or anywhere. You see people cooking food with the Terra cube or using the oil or something, and all of that. That's like a brand ad. But UGC is like you're saying you are creating a content based on, oh, I've used this product and this is my experience. Now, the crazy thing is that before AI, or even before AI, right? UGC was you can engineer UGC on a normal day. Sorry, the full meaning of UGC is user generated content. On a normal day, UGC is supposed to be when you build a community, your community use your products, they're supposed to naturally create a content on social media. But we now know that this can be engineered. So UGC content creators are cheaper to pay than to pay influencers, because you can pay a UGC creator like 30K, 50K. I worked at an agency one time, a marketing agency one time, and they used to look for like all these UGC creators because they create a normal. You just send them your products, give them like 50K. They experience your products, and then they go to their own handle and create a content. And UGC creators are usually very they don't have a lot of followers. They're like your everyday people. So people prefer them because it feels natural. You almost won't believe that person was paid. You think the person was just experiencing this thing naturally. But interesting about AI now is that you can recreate that thing now with AI. Someone using a product as if they're using it like an AI, an AI influencer. They call them avatars, AI influencer. You can have a UGC creator, AI, very almost looking like a human being, but 99% close to a regular person, and they are talking about the product like they used it. Now, that's another kind of content you can create with AI. So today, I'm going to start with that, and I think Kenya mentioned her book, so I'm going to also get into that. But if I don't finish that today, I will continue tomorrow. So let's start with the storytelling. So we're going to look at storytelling, AI ads, and UGC. Then we look at the books, creating books. That book part now, let me just give you an insight. Like, I was able to the book part using Claude AI. So I was about to use Claude AI for someone, someone that launched her book, right? Her draft was ready, everything was ready, but because of time of editing, proofreading, formatting the book, and everything, we had to leverage Claude AI, and Claude AI maintained the exact tone of the writer without sounding like AI. Like, I love Claude AI. Sorry, I'm going to introduce you to Claude AI. If you've not used Claude before, I'm going to show you Claude AI. It's so amazing. Like, it's way better than ChatGPT in most things, especially if you're a professional or someone who works with clients and who really don't want your stuff sounding like AI. Claude AI is the place to go, is the product to use. But then ChatGPT is very good when it comes to crafting your prompts and putting together your stories and all of that. And I'm going to show you all of that today. So let's look at storytelling first. So the first thing in your story is let me open my ChatGPT and then share my screen. Okay, share my screen now. Let me know when you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Oh, glory to God. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen, but
Yes.
it's the phone
Yes, I
is
can.
so tiny.
Sorry, is that Victoria? What? I didn't get that.
I said I can see the screen, but they are very small, tiny.
You're using your phone, that's why. You're using your phone, that's why. So maybe you can tap on the screen, the one that is showing this screen I'm projecting now, and so it can occupy the full view of your phone. Tap on it so that won't be it will emphasize that particular one. Or you can turn your okay, even if you turn it, I'm saying maybe turn your phone to landscape. So, or you can zoom out. You can also zoom out as well. Use your fingers to zoom out, zoom the screen out to see anything specific.
Yes,
Like if you want to like see something. All right, all right,
I've
all right,
done.
great. So okay, okay, okay. So the first thing is your let me show you something. Let me go to my YouTube. That's where I'm going to start. So let me show you a sample. Wait, let me post that sample.
But which page?
Mm, mm, ah,
Hmm?
sorry, what did you say? What did you
Which
say?
page is this? Before going to YouTube, which page was that?
ChatGPT
Okay,
on desktop, on laptop view. Yes. So now
okay,
this is what did you say?
that you download, but
Yes, you can install the yes, okay. Yes, ChatGPT is literally the first app or the platform that m- made us know that you can interact with AI one-on-one. Yeah, let me backtrack a little before I start what I want to say. So before ChatGPT, AI was just behind the scenes, right? AI was powering to like the algorithm, like your search engines and all of that. The fact that you can type something today and come back tomorrow and it's like Instagram is reading your mind. That was all AI. But we're not interacting with AI directly. Until ChatGPT now launched the company behind ChatGPT, OpenAI, launched ChatGPT and that made it possible for you to interact. You can now chat with AI and get a response back and that changed everything forever. So
okay,
yes, ChatGPT is an app. It also has a website. You can install the app on your phone. Um,
okay,
the other ones, yes, Claude AI, like I mentioned before, is like ChatGPT. But each of these platforms have their own strengths. There are some things that are good at, more than others. So I'm going to explain it gradually as we go. You can always bring me back if anything is not clear. So I want to show you something. So this is one of my YouTube channels, right? I'm going to show you this
okay.
ad. I'm going to play it. I hope you can be able to hear it. So I did this ad for a brand. That was 2 months ago. That was in April. That was Uh, that's my screen.
We still haven't found a place for our honeymoon.
Can you hear the sound before I continue? Where
Yes.
is hear the sound?
Yes, yes.
So I did this ad for a brand.
Babe. We still haven't found a place for our honeymoon.
That's true. That's true.
Every place we've seen never matches what we're promised.
What is Nyangu?
Let us try it. Wow, this is it.
It's even better than the pictures.
I know, right? Perfect. The best stay for our honeymoon. I could stay here forever.
Me too, with you.
Just the two of us.
Perfect.
Nyangue, find your best stay.
It was a super rushed work, right? It's okay. So to do something like this or something even way better than this, let me go back to my ChatGPT. What happened? Oh, my screen stopped sharing.
Yes.
Okay, but you saw the video, right?
Yes. Yes.
Did you see the video? Okay, to create something like that was just within 2 hours. But that day I was rushing. I was rushing because I needed to get it done in a very in a very short time. So the first thing you need is you need to find out your story. What story do you want to tell? Because this one now is a brand ad. It's different from UGC. The setup is very different, way different from how UGC works. So you ask yourself, which direction do I want to go? Now, this brand, they are into rentals, right? You find a place, if you find you can go there, find an accommodation, find a shortlet or something. So I was like, okay, which
Yes.
direction should I go? So I tried to go a good direction of a couple because I felt like the story was easier to tell and way straightforward than going through a more complicated route. So you decide on your story. When you decide on your story, you can now come to ChatGPT and tell it that you want to create a 59 seconds ad. Now remember that an ad is not supposed to be too long. In fact, an ad is not supposed to be more than 1 minute 30 seconds. That's already like really, really long. We've seen an ad that's up to 45 seconds and it hits home. I've seen an ad that is 15 seconds, even 10 seconds ads. Like all these product ads. We'll also look at how to create those ones as well. So the point is being able to pass your message, keep the people watching to the end to get the value of the ad. So inside your story now. So I'm going to use someone here. Like I like to use to make it really relatable. I like to use someone. Hi Martha, nice having you here. I think it's your first class as well.
Good evening, ma. Yes, ma.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening,
Okay,
everybody.
you're welcome.
Thank you, ma.
Good evening. All right, just follow. If you have any questions, just let me know. So I don't know. Can I say you have a business, right? Maybe I can use your own business as to give example or to teach with.
Yes, I do.
Okay, can you walk me through just give me a hint about the business? I can just use it.
Okay, and I tell them processed food stuff mostly to those in the diaspora.
Okay. All right. So now processed food stuff. You think about who are target audience? What would they people that really need this set diaspora now? So why would they need processed food from Nigeria? Things like a taste of home, away from home. Have enjoy a taste of home away from home. They're away from home. They're not in Nigeria right now. They are living in the UK, the US, wherever, Australia. But then they really need to have that taste of home. This is me coming up with something just right off my head, right? So I'm going to tell ChatGPT, I want to create a brand ad. I want to create a brand ad for a business called, I'm going to use a random name. What am I going to call it now? I'm going to call it Just Food. Let's just go with it. Just Food, like diaspora food. Just so I want to create a brand ad for a business
I have
called.
the name.
Okay, I should use it. I want to use a random
Yes,
name,
use
but
it. Smart food.
all right.
Smart food.
Is it Smart
Food.
Touch?
Yes.
Smart Food. Okay.
Smart food. Like
Smart Food.
SMA smart.
Am I correct? Am I on point?
An S. An S.
Smart Foods. Okay. Okay, called Smart Foods. Focus
Food.
on
S.
foods, right? Can I see my screen? Am I
Yes. Yes, I can.
okay? Is it correct? Like, am I on point? Am I? Am I?
Yes,
I'm on the video.
correct.
Okay, great. Okay, focus on sending processed foods to Nigerians in diaspora and to give them the experience to give them the experience of homemade foods. So I'm just giving it context, right? So they can help me with, it's going to help me with scripts, it's going to help me with everything I need to generate the video. So even though they are not in their home country. So I'm not going to tell it what to do. So give me a script. Now, the best way when it comes to copies, right, and adverts, the best way to start is to start with the pain. In movies, when it comes to storytelling, we call it media res. Media res means that's MEDIA space RES. Media res means you are starting right in the middle of the problem, like right in the middle. You're not starting where the story started, you're starting in the middle of the crisis before you then begin to navigate towards its resolution. Now, in copywriting or writing this kind of stuff, you're starting from the pain. It's called pass. Pain, you agitate the problem and then you now bring in a solution. So that's what we're doing here. Someone say, give me a script for a 59 seconds ad using media res and pass. Like I said, pass is pain, agitate, solution. These are formulas for your storytelling or for your scripts. Then next is going to do is then break the scripts into shorts, because you want to also, in generating your video, you don't copy the whole thing and give whichever video generating platform you're using. You don't copy everything and just dump it in. I'm going to show you what I do to make my work easy and to save me on wasting credits. So I do it short by short. So let's have a script first. Then I will now let me not give it everything at once. So let's start with the script first. Because normally me, I would have given everything at once, but so that you can easily follow. So this is the script now. So give me a script. So this is a story and all. It's already broken down for me like every 7 seconds. What will happen in every 7 seconds? Maybe because this is my ChatGPT, so he already knows me. He understands how I've been doing stuff. That's why he's following this formula. So this is the title. Home is not as far as you think. Duration 59 seconds. So every 7 seconds, there is something is communicating. There is something. I see now all the way to 59 seconds. Smartphone's logo and how it's going to go. So this is the story now. The visual. So remember what I told you. So show us the visual. What is happening? the voiceover, visual voiceover now. But what is missing here in this script right now is the cinematography, which is what makes a video interesting. The camera movements, right? So what we're going to do now is I'm going to copy this script. I'll copy it now, and then I'm going to tell ChatGPT to give me, because it's an ad, I want something to be happening every 5 seconds. I don't want it to be, it's an ad. So you have to keep it engaging. So I'm going to say, give me it's how many 5 seconds is 59 seconds? That's about 12, right? Am I correct? 5 times 12 will give you 60. Yeah, that's about 12-ish. So give me 12 5 seconds shots that includes cinematography, visual, and audio. Now, this audio can be narration. It can also be what's that thing again? Dialogue. Dialogue is that the character inside the video is talking. While narration is there's a voiceover. You are seeing action, things happening. When there's a voiceover, you're not hearing a sound. Somebody talking. So an audio. So let's send it in. Now, I made a mistake now. Let's see if it's going to correct me. The mistake I made is that make sure that ChatGPT does not hallucinate. I'm supposed to copy this in everything here and put it back inside this my second prompt. Even though I know that the memory of my ChatGPT is turned on, so it remembers my actions. But then ChatGPT can collude sometimes. It can begin to do X, even though it told it what to do Y. So, but let's see what it did. Let's see if she did. If it followed this thing. Okay. That's what I'm saying now. Next, so I'm going to go back because I don't have a lot of time to go back and forth ChatGPT. So I'm going to go back to this and just simply place the story I copied from up and put it back here, so you can break it. So now it has broken it down now. Yes. So you can see the difference between the first response he gave me and this one now after I corrected it. So now each shot, what's a shot? A shot is per generation. Because this is AI cannot handle multiple actions at a time. That's why you handle it. You generate shot by shot, and then you use CapCut or PyCut or anything you use to put your videos together. There's PyCut, there's CapCut, there's InShot, there's edits, Instagram edits. You can use any of these tools to put your videos together. So in a shot now, we have 5-second shots. It has how the camera should move, the visuals, what's happening with the character, the audio. Now the audio is like all those extra sounds, like the keys, the wind is blowing outside, the door is closing. Then we now have the voiceover. Do you get now? So this is our script now. So now let's generate. I love Google Flow, especially with their latest updates. I love Google Flow. I like Google Gemini, but not as great as Google Flow. I mean, Google Flow is built. Now, this is Google Flow. This is my home of creation where I say and create stuff. So I like Google Flow because, especially this update, you can create consistent characters, but I'll get there. When you enter into storytelling, like how to create movies, how to create short stories, how to create all those stories that you see on TikTok and YouTube, I'm going to show you how this is amazing, like how Google Flow is amazing. This is what I use really, but I'm using the pro version. But let me see if I can use a free version. So I know most of you might be using. I'm using the pro version. Let me try.
Hi.
Let me try with a free account. I'm going to try with a free account so it's so you can relate with it better. Okay. Here, orders my free accounts. So just give me a sec so I can just log into. So with your Google Flow, you can Google Flow has the limit per shot is 10 seconds. You can do anything between 1 second and 10 seconds. And then the current it's not what I want. Hello, it's not what I want. Okay, I may have to log out then. Let me log out. So let me log into an account, a free account. Please don't log me back in. Oh, but I beg. Okay. Yes, I'm going to look for a free account and try it so you see how it works. Yeah, I've never used this thing with this one, so that's why I'm seeing all of this. It should be a completely fresh account. This is a completely fresh account. Okay. Oh, I've used it before. Oh, nice. But it's not paid. I don't have anything paid there. So I have. So this is daily now. Can you see my screen now?
Google Flow.
You don't see my screen. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. How did we get there? Can you see my screen now?
I'm seeing it.
This
Yeah.
current
I'm
now, like
seeing your
right
screen.
now. Okay. Can you see this credit now? So I'm
I'm
using
seeing
an
it.
account. Okay. This account now is not. It's a free account. It's not. I don't have any bought credits inside. I don't have. So Google gives you 50 credits every day. Every day. So we're going to work with this. We're going to work with this because it's an example I'm showing you. So now, here's a hack you can use. If you notice, I have multiple accounts. I have multiple accounts. So if you have like 3 Google accounts, right, you can generate that's 50, 50, 50. That's 150. And each generation, depending on the length of your video, can cost you up to between 10 credits, 10 to 20 credits. You can spend between 10 to 20 credits per generation. That means if you do 10 credits now, this can give you 5 generation, like 5 videos. And then if you have like 3 accounts, you can have 50, 50, 50 per day. So, but I'm going to just use this as per this class. This is free. To recharge, to buy credits, I think you can only buy credit after you've upgraded. Yeah, you can't top up unless you upgrade your account is you're using an AI account. You're using any of their plans. But they have some very affordable plans. Just in case you're going to do this as a business for a client. There are different plans, right? Um, any of their plans, you can go for it, depending on affordability. But that's if you want me to go deeper into the price. Okay, I think there's a pricing here. This is now, because normally if because there's a brand that came that for us to do this thing for them, and the girl that referred the people to me to create the video, I told her she have to let them know they're paying for credits. They're paying for the credits. So, but just in case they don't pay for the credits, you have to factor it in. So these are the see now. This is the free one. You have access to all of this. And the thing about this thing is that you can take as many images as possible. Now, this is a month. I see now it's affordable. It's pretty affordable. You can get this quantity, but this is the one I'm using because it gives me this amount of credits every month. So it's usually enough for me to create at least to create my video, my storytelling video I use on YouTube. So So you can factor this in if you have a client into your charges and everything, so that your what you spend is covered. So back to, I'm recommending this because it's one of the most affordable AI you're going to use if you're going to create consistent videos over time. Google is one of the most affordable. If you use other high tech AI platforms, you're going to spend more. So I didn't get that. I didn't get that. Okay.
Sorry, it was a mistake. My earpiece switched on.
Oh, all right. Okay, it's fine. All right, so let's jump right into it. Remember, we're learning how to do what? We want to create an ad. But now we have only 50 credits. So I'm just going to show you how to start it. And we'll say what we're just going to have an experience. I won't create the whole video, so you can move on to something else. Is that okay? But on your own, as you can see now, since you have access to 50 credits per account for free, you can use multiple accounts and now use your CapCut or whatever app you used to put all the videos together. So now this is the first. Let me go back so you see how I started. Hope you're with me, Martha and Victoria. Am I too fast? Am I too fast?
No, you're okay.
Okay.
I don't know where you are getting this thing.
I didn't get that.
I don't know where you are getting this one now.
Oh, okay. So this website I am on now is called Google Flow.
Okay.
It's called Google Flow. I'm going to drop the website in the group. Please remind me if I don't. I'm going to
Okay,
drop
this
the
is the
exact
one you say.
link.
Is this the one you say is cheaper?
Yes, when it comes
Is
to
this the
paying,
one you say is cheaper?
yes. When it comes to
Okay.
paying, and that's good because you can have good and still cheap. Do you get? Sometimes you can have expensive and you're not getting what you want. For example, now Hicksfield is very good, but their credit is not a lot. It's not a lot. I tried it, trust me. Their $15, their $15 plan cannot really do a lot for you, right? And their images is limited. But with this product, you can create as many images as possible and all of that. Because this is from Google straight up. But they're using they're connected to Google, so they're using Google API and all of those things. But that's a long story. So let's start. So I click on new project to start. New project. So now here we are. Now let me show you what one of the reasons.
ChatGPT.
I'm not on ChatGPT yet. I just clicked on new project on Google Flow. I'm not on ChatGPT yet.
Okay.
Yes. So now, remember, what do we need in our this? We need characters, right? We need characters. We need, and so for the characters to be consistent, if you don't generate your characters, you are going to maybe see a white person now, you generate a black person next time. So next, after your script is done, next is to create your characters. So according to our story, let's go back to our story. According to our story, we have how many people in this story now? We have a Nigerian woman who snow was falling outside the window. She's wearing a winter coat. Yada. Let's see. So we're checking our main characters now. So now, to save us time from going all through the shots, I'm going to tell it to give me cinematography prompts to create the characters. Now, ChatGPT is very good. ChatGPT is very good. Like, I love the images and designs that ChatGPT does. Like, I want to show people, like, okay, I'm going to show people like the designs it did. Like, oh my god, I'm tripping. Let me see if I can show you. ChatGPT is very good with design. Same with Gemini and Google Flow. They are very good with design. So ChatGPT design is so realistic, very realistic when it comes to creating your characters and all of that. Okay. So let me show you now. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
These designs were done by ChatGPT.
Wow.
I see now.
Yes.
So ChatGPT is really, 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 really good. Like really, really, really good.
That's Facebook.
Yeah, that was Facebook. It's really good. All right. So now I'll tell it to give me give me cinematography prompts for to generate all the characters. Cinematography prompts. Cinematography slash visual prompts to generate all prompts, all the characters. Now, this is taking time because I'm teaching it. When you're doing it on your own, it's going to be faster. You get, because you're doing it on your own and you don't have to, you're not. So I'm teaching you, that's why it's taking a bit of time. So because this is one of the shortest things we ever create. So this is the woman. This is the main character, the woman in diaspora. What are other characters here? So we have the woman, the main character. We have the mother that is back home. We have a younger diaspora woman when she did a flashback and all of this. But I'm only concerned for the woman in diaspora because we're not doing all the characters. So I'm just going to copy the prompts. So I'm going to copy the prompts for our character and the visuals and her voice. Okay, her voice is not here. So another thing that you can do in let me copy just the visuals. Another thing you can do inside Google Flow is that you can create voice. You know, one of the challenges that AI had is that sometimes the voice can sound so similar and very AI-ish. But with Google Flow, we can create unique voices. Now let's look at it now. So this is the character. This is the character now. So I clicked on characters. Characters, it brought me here. So I'm going to paste it. So it uses Nano Banana to create. Nano Banana Pro 2. All right, let's use Nano Banana 2. So let's see the format. What format is it being now? So I'm telling it to create this is a res portrait of so I'm going to change this portrait now to full body shots, thematic full body shots. Now don't just copy and paste the prompts. Make sure that prompt is communicating what you want. If not, you're going to waste credit as well. So I'm going to change that to this is what happened now. I clicked on format and it adjusted it for me. I don't know if you saw that. Let me see if we can go back. Now, this was the prompt I pasted here. But I clicked on formats and it adjusted it to suit what Google Flow can work with. That's another thing I like about Google Flow. So you don't waste your energy and go back and forth. So I'm going to format it now. And you're going to see the difference. So it's working on the prompts. So now it has worked on the prompts. Medium studio shot of a Nigerian woman in early 30s with one brown skin and down to everything. So let's generate it. So it's creating my character now. The image of the character. So I'm going to name her, give her a name. Her name is going to be what should be now? She should be what'll be her name now? People should give me a name. I'm going to give her.
Nancy.
Nancy. Okay, so her name is Nancy. So now we're going to select a voice. So we also want her to sound a certain way. She's Nigerian living in the UK. So maybe living in Canada. So maybe she now have like a Canadian accent, or maybe she not, or maybe not. Or maybe she's a conk Nigerians that sounds. So which type are we going to give her? Which tribe should we give her? Which tribe from Nigeria?
Maybe Yoruba or Igbo.
Did you say child?
Tribe, tribe.
Okay, tribe. You should be Yoruba.
What should be Yoruba? Okay. So now, when it comes to creating a voice for your character in Google Flow, you have to select a base voice. Now, these are voices that are created within Flow already. This was already here, but you have to now tweak the voice to what you want. So now we want to look for a voice that we like. We're looking for female, so this is female soft.
Hi there.
Let's listen to it.
We're introducing a new feature where I can read this aloud in a natural human.
Let's go with this one just for the sake of time, right? You can go through all the female voices and go to the one that you want to. So now, to make it sound Nigerian, right? Yoruba Nigerian now, I'm going to go to customize preference and say, how old is she again, Seth? What's her age? She's how old again? Late 20s, early 30s. Okay. So let's go. What's that? Okay, so now her voice is she's early 30s, early 30s lady with a pronounced Yoruba Nigerian accent. So we're going to save the new voice now. So saving the new voice now it's going to now tweak this female voice now to sound that way. So it's going to be done in a bit. So why we have the whole month? We have the whole month because so now it has created the voice now, and we're about to add it to the character. So let's play the preview.
Hi there. We are introducing a new feature where I can read this aloud.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
So now,
Yes.
this is the difference between the first time and after I added that extra thing, that extra Yoruba. Sorry. Yes, accent. So let me see if again. I made a correction. So we're going to now add it to the character now. So that character, for every time you use the character in the video, it will maintain the consistency of voice. That's why I like Google Flow. You build your character, it helps you to build your character and attach a voice to the face, so that whenever you attach the come on, let me try again. Whenever you attach the face to any of your prompts to generate, is going to maintain that voice. So I'm waiting for it to finish saving so that we can go with that. I want to attach it. Why are you not saving now? Oh my god. Save. So I've just gone with that first one. No, edit again. Okay, save. So why is doing its magic, right? So let me walk us through what everything I've said so far. So yes, I'm going to pause on that thought. So it have added it to this. Let's now add it to character. So I'll click on add to character. So
Hi there. We are introducing a new feature where I can read this aloud in a.
So now let's add it to the character. So now this woman now, that's how she be sounding with any time that we want to use her inside the distance. So we're going to now click done. So another thing you can also do, you can also add her character in this box here now. You can add extra information here, like is she a loud person, is she a calm person, she's someone, so you can add more things to the character. You are doing this now. So all this I'm saying is going to be very important if you are going to be into storytelling. Like if you're going to start creating all those long storytelling videos, like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and all of those things. So now that's where this character part is going to be important. So it can maintain that character in your stories. So all this is for consistency. So the person not sounding like one person in the beginning, and then in the end the voice will not come and change. So we'll now click done. So our character is ready. Now let's generate our adverts. Now, in generating our adverts now, another thing I like about this Google Flow is agent, the agent. Now, the agent costs 15 credits per generation. 15 credit per generation. And you have up to, let me show you. These are the different, what they call dimensions, right? This is the YouTube size. This is Instagram size, square size, another Instagram size, and TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I'm going to adjust it to give you 1x because this can waste your credits. So you must always click that place and put it in 1x. Because 2x is to generate 2 videos for you, and that's the waste of credits. So I'm setting 1x, and we're generating it for mobile phones. So I'm switching to 916. So Omni Flash is the name of the agent, AI agent. These are different. Each of this one, they have their different costs. But I like Omni Flash because it uses the AI agent to make sure that I get what I want. That's why I like using Omni Flash, and it costs 15 credits. So let's look at down, but then you don't have to use it. The cheapest here is Violite. Look at now. This is video. Now we have frames and ingredients. What are frames? Frames means starting and ending. What you want, like you can add a picture and say the videos that should start with this picture and end with this picture. So you can decide what starts your video and what should end it. That's frames. If I choose frames now, I'll add start and end. But I like ingredients more. With ingredients, I can add character images and so many other things. Well, with frames, I have to generate the scenes or generate the separate scenes. The scenes are like the beginning, where the story should start for that short and when it should end. But I don't really use it often. I prefer ingredients, so I can add what I want to add. You can add up to 9 things, attachments, before you start creating. Remember, this teaching is taking long because I'm explaining things, right? When you're doing your generation, it's not going to take this amount of time. So now we are doing, remember we have 5 seconds. We're dealing with 5 seconds, right? So I'm going to go with 6 seconds. So it's cost me 10 credits instead. But 10 seconds will cost me 15 credits with the AI agents. 6 seconds. So I'm going with AI agents. So my AI agent is active and all of that. So now you can also add extra instructions for the agents to use to make sure it maintains what you want it to maintain. So now it's time for us to create. Let us create wonders. Now, so we're back here. So now we're going to the shots. Remember those shots that we did now? I'm going to copy everything here from cinematography. Shot 1, the long day. So shot 1 now. And I'll go to here. And I'm going to select my character. This is the woman as an image, is a character now. So I'm going to use the character instead. The character has image as well. So I'll add the character to the prompt. So I'm going to paste the prompts. That's one that ChatGPT generated for us. And let's generate it now. So let's go. So it's going to do its magic. Now, another thing that Flow can do for you is for someone like this guy is not here. For someone like Prince Samira, she's not here right now, or even Kene Chukwu, that might be going into these things like to do it for clients, to do it for different people. But trust me, some people might know that AI can do this stuff, but they don't have the time, or they are not interested in creating themselves, or even learning the process. So you can charge them money for it. You can charge them money for it just to create these things. Those 10 seconds video. But the longer the video, the more you should charge. Because it's time, it's creativity, is all of those stuff. So now we're going to take these things shot by shot. So generate it shot by shot. After that, let me show you another place now. This place you're seeing scenes. You can put everything together using scenes. I like using scenes as well. instead of downloading these videos one by one, I can use scenes. So now the agent is working. Why is it rejecting it? You shouldn't reject it though, people. Don't reject it. So the agent is working. So while it's working on that, I'm going to give us other alternative for videos, right? Now, if you have a video, you can do Meta AI can give you lots of videos without Meta AI is free. You don't pay to use Meta AI. But the challenge is that Meta AI doesn't have any audio. So you can use Meta AI to create videos that don't require them people inside to really talk. Videos that show action. Okay. Six seconds. Yes. Okay. Still working. Yes. So Meta AI, let me show us Meta AI. So if you're doing a video that requires only voice over narration, you can use Meta AI because it doesn't use voice. And that one, it gives you as many generation as possible. You can play with it. There's no cost to use it for now. I don't know whether they should not even add cost to it later in the future. So while this thing is working, we can go on to other things until the video is done. All right. Let me show us Meta AI. So this is Meta AI now. Meta AI. How many of us have seen it in our phone, your WhatsApp? Have you seen Meta AI in your WhatsApp?
Yes.
Yes, and they even now have their own app,
App.
right? Yes.
Yes. So you can leverage it because right now you're not charging you anything. The only thing there is that you don't. I've not had to experience the voice, but then you can use voiceover. There are quite a number of platforms that are free for you to create voiceover with. There is Speechma. 11 Labs gives you 10,000 credit a month to create very unique Nigerian voices. There is Fish Audio. So all these
Drop
tools
the
too, you need to share with it,
different
put in a
tools
spreadsheet
for us.
and share.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse
Yes.
me, ma'am. You say voice what? Voice ma'am. I can use
Speech
voice what?
Fish Audio, fish. That one is enter inside water. Fish audio, 11 labs, speech that speech, your talking speech with MA, Speechma. These are three platforms that can generate audios for you, voices. 11 labs is known for this night. You can create Nigerian
Please,
voices
that
very well.
just give us these tools. Sorry, excuse.
Sorry?
Just give us these tools. Like, just I'll remind you to drop these tools for us, please. The names
Yes.
of
I'll put
what
in a
each
spreadsheet.
one is. I'll
I'll put in a
remind you.
spreadsheet.
Thank you.
All right,
I
I'll do
think
that.
unnecessary to write down.
Yes, I'll just do a spreadsheet and so that it can be easy to access. You see what it does. I'll put all the links there. And I always go for the free. I'll always go for the free options. Why? Because when you're starting certain things like this, it's always not encouraging to start with something paid. That's why I always look out for paid options that are still good. Good paid options. Sorry, good free options you can start with and still give you a result until you now have to pay, or you now have the funds to pay, or you go to the point where you can now, pay. Where are we? All right, so what's going on? Oh, come on. I just went to go and see my network. I've reset everything. I'm coming. I need to log back into where we are creating our video. Okay, so our video is ready. So I'll come back to Meta AI now. Our video is ready. So let us see what our video created. So this is the first shot. Remember, we have about 10 shots to create that 59 seconds video. So let's see what it did for us now. So this is 6 seconds. Your first shot. Remember to make sure that you don't have a lot of errors. It's good to do your generation shot by shot and not give it, so you can focus on one action per time. So this is our first shot. Let's do another one. Do you hear the sound?
No.
You didn't hear anything at all?
No.
No.
All right, let me share my screen again. It happens sometimes. Let me share my screen. Let me know when you can see my screen.
I can see your
You
screen.
can see the thing now.
All right, let me play it again. You should be able to hear it now.
Some days you don't miss Nigeria.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the beginning part now. So let me do, we have enough credits to, we have like 40 more credits. So let me create maybe 2 more shots so it can make a little bit more sense. So this is 6 seconds now. So now let me also show you something to make sure that the next scene continues from here. This is where this thing stops now. You get Chris Samira, you're back. Well, you have to watch the recording of this video. You can drop what you want to ask in the chat box so I can pause what I'm saying. So now to make sure that your next scene continues from here, see this thing at top here, save frame. Can I see save frame now?
Wait.
I think it's your network, Chris Amira. Check again. Other people can see. Let me check your network or leave and come back again. Can I see the save frame?
No, where is the frame?
Yes.
There's a.
You
I'm
just
clicking on
removed
something at
now.
the top of the woman's. Yes, the woman's picture. There's something I'm clicking there.
Yes, I've seen the woman picture.
Can you see my the mouse on
No,
something
can't
showing save
see.
frame?
Move the mouse.
Okay,
Let's
okay,
see.
yes.
Move the mouse.
If I move it, you're not going to
Save
see it again.
I can
As in,
see
I
it.
want
Save frame.
Okay, if I let me move it away, you won't be able to see it again. So, but then
Mm.
when you're on this place now,
Yes, I've seen it now.
yes. So see that that thing now. To make sure that your next video continues from this scene, you click on save frame. It's going to save the picture of that place so that when you now want to create your next shot, you attach that image so it continues from there. Do you get the gist now?
Yes.
So now we're going to go back so I can show you what I mean. So we're going back to ChatGPT. We're going back to ChatGPT. Now this is the next shot. So we're copying everything here, and we're going to. Please, Samira, can you see my screen now? So we're going to go here now. So let's save our. I just save this. Save it. So I'll save frame. I'll move it to the end and save the frame. So I'll save the frame now. It will save as an image. So it's saved. So I'll go back and I'll click my plus sign and I'll select the image. Add it. Then I'm going to select the character so that I can maintain the voice. Now that I can also do instead of selecting the character, so I can also add the voice. Look at. Oh, you don't see my. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't see my screen.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let me go back. All right. Let me say everything I said again. So I went to the first video. I went to that save frame. I saved the frame. So it saved as an image. So then I went back and then let me remove all these things so I can. So I click on the plus sign. I selected the saved frame, that frame that I saved, the last part of that video. So I selected it and added it to the prompt. Then I added the character. the character so it can maintain her physical features and her voice. I added it. So another thing you can do, you don't have to always add the character. Look at the side here. You can just add the voice. This is the voice we created. You can simply add the voice so that the picture you attached can speak with this voice. You get now? You can only add character now if you give, yes, you can use character if you added how the character should behave in the video. Like in your storytelling videos now. Let's say now you're creating videos where like an actual movie with AI. That is where you can always use your characters because those characters would not have specific ways they behave. The story I'm creating now, the girl inside is cantankerous. So every time I don't just use her voice, I also use the character so that it reflects, she can behave that way when I'm generating the story. So, but now in this scenario now, we can go with the voice or whatever. So let's just go with the character here. So now we have the last where the other video ended and the picture and the character now. So I'll paste the next prompt, the next shot now. This next shot. So let's send it in. So while it's working, let me just quickly, what's the time? Oh boy. We didn't do much today. But it's fine. But you are following back because we do assignment though. I like giving assignments, but that's the way you can. I will know that is this thing. Okay. This agent is very smart. Let me just tell it what to do. I like using agents because it's smarter than you. Like I don't have to. It doesn't have to rely on me to do what it needs to do. Instead, it's me that is. I'm just directing it, so it's going to work on it now.
Don't worry.
Okay. So now, why is working on that? Let's look at Meta AI. So I'm going to do something now. I'm going to use the same prompts inside Meta AI. Same prompts. Let's see how it's going to go. If I like a particular product, other ones to do me somehow, but I use Meta AI when I want to. Let's say I'm out of credits and I need some scenes. There's what we call B-rolls. B-rolls are like B-rolls are, have you seen videos where somebody is talking and while the person is talking, they are showing you images that represent what they are saying? Those are B-rolls. They are called B-rolls. So I use Meta AI for B-rolls. Like now, if you're telling a story and the person shares something, you can generate some scene that doesn't require any dialogue. So let's use vibes. I'm going to generate. I don't have the image, but let me just for the distance sake. This Meta AI is like social media. You're seeing other people's generation here. People's imagination can be very interesting. So let's use the shots. I'm going to copy the first shot from our distance. The other one is still working. Use it here. Okay. Our video is ready, so let's pause on that and come back to our video. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
All right.
You missed the little things that made Nigeria feel like home.
So this is the continuation of that other one, right? So you can merge this together here. Here called scenes. So we're going to merge the two videos together. So let's this plus sign at the top here and create scene. So I want to merge the two videos. So I'm going to select the video. So the first video, I'll add it. Then I'll add the second video. So now it's 12 seconds video so far.
I just log in and they log me out.
So now let's now watch it fully.
Some days, you don't miss Nigeria. You miss the little things that made Nigeria feel like home.
So look at the voice now. The voice sounds like that now because of that thing that we did when we were creating it now. So you're going to do that for the rest of the shots. So let me go show you ChatGPT now. So we did shot 1, we did shot 2. So that's how we're doing it shot by shot, shot by shot, shot by shot, until you now put everything together as one video. Now, when it comes to this place, this logo part now, because I said this last part is a your product, premium product, hero shot, rotating, whatever, smart food product arranged beautifully in the kitchen counter. So your product, you cannot use your products with your logo, your brand, and all of that. You add the image there, and do manager her mirror in the background, screen tests, all of those things. So I don't know, do you understand it? This is for brand ad now. Did you understand it?
No.
Is that Queen Samira or Victoria?
Victoria.
Okay. So we don't have a lot of time yet right now because I have prayers by 9. So I will need to watch this video again and follow it step by step and try to recreate it. You will learn a lot by practice. Do you get? Follow everything I said the way I said it and try to recreate it. If possible, you can use somebody's phone. You are playing the video on one side and then use your phone. You are practicing. Do you understand?
Okay.
If you have somebody around that, you can play this video. When I upload the video to this thing, I have it's a different channel I use for things like this. When I upload it there, you can play it on one phone and then but then Kene, did it make sense?
Yes, it did. I think I lost when you created the nasty woman, but every other thing makes. Please send this your prompt. Let me finish the video off.
Okay, I'll forward it. Let me drop it now. I'm going to drop the first what I asked and the result he gave me. So, do you mind if I send it to the group so others can see it? Do you mind?
Fine, it's fine.
Okay. All right. You send it to the group. Oh, yeah, what's up? Open. Okay, sorry. Just give me like 5-10 minutes. I need to start my laptop so I can send it. I've been not able to open my WhatsApp account on my laptop. So I'll send all the prompts. I'll send all these prompts and then the video as well. So fine. What we learned today was what we learned brand ad. So we didn't get to the storytelling part, but that's fine. We can do that tomorrow. Maybe I have 2 minutes. I won't be able to get into that. Sure. I want to touch what you asked me, a bit, but I won't be able to do that. Yes, but you can do it with Claude AI. I want to show you how to create this skill in Claude AI. And do Claude AI, and you can also do it with Google Gen.
Which of the AI?
Claude AI. Let me quickly show you. Claude AI. Let me show you how. Yes, CLAUDE. This is
U A.
Look at my screen. See my screen. Claude AI. So with Claude AI, you can create specific skills. For example, one of them that makes my life so easy is skills. Sorry, I'm too fast for you. But this particular thing I'm saying now is because of a question that Kenny asked me. But I'm going to go into it deeper for the sake of other people that would benefit from it, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, that will be the next thing after I teach the storytelling part on the UGC. But Claude AI helps a lot with that. It helps with the formatting, it helps with maintaining the writer's voice, tone, everything, because you can create what they call skills in it. And then when it comes to designing inside of it, the designing too, you can do formatting and all the arrangements. Then for designs, it's Google Gems I've seen so far. It's inside Gemini. Let's look at Gemini quickly. I'm not teaching it, I'm not showing you what can do what you asked. So I'm going to show you how tomorrow. So this is Gemini or Gemini, whichever one. Gems. These gems now is what can these gems now can do that. These gems is like the skills in Claude. It can create and even design. Like I was so amazed with the it did a storybook for me, a very short storybook. The first time it came out, I tried it based on my storybook. I don't know how it's not this place I used it to. Let me check. I want to use this account. Should be this account. Where's that storytelling? Storytelling something. So this is like different things it can do for you. Like it's like different brains that can do different things. Different brains.
Now, please, is this also an AI?
Yes, it's another AI, Gemini. Yes. Like I said, each one have their unique abilities. All of them, you can chat with them, but they also have their unique abilities that can do some specific stuff. That's not charging. No. But I'll explain all of this later. I wanted to show her something. Yes, I've seen what I'm looking for. I see this. Can I?
Okay.
That's my mouse moving around something.
Okay. I can. What are you looking for? Okay. Yes. Storybook. Okay.
Yes. So this is something that is relatively close to this thing.
Okay.
So it can create this. So I gave it a shot and I created this the first time it came out. That was like several months ago. It's coming. So it's created this. Like this is what it created. It's like children's book. So it's like children's book. The design, the
Wow.
whatever. This was
You
children's
made
book,
the
yes.
designs and everything. Wow.
Everything. Like everything.
Wow.
So it's Gems is close to and also do something like that. But you will see how it does that. So this is inside Gemini. I don't know if it's if it's on mobile. Just go to the Gems, Gemini Gems, under Storybook. There are other gems that don't worry, we'll go into all of that way later. I need to jump off right now. So I'll be uploading this video recording as soon as I won't be doing that now because I'm recording, so it will process it and then it takes like about 30 minutes for it to process. So when it's not processing, I will now upload and then share with us. But before that, I will share the prompts in the group. All right. So I hope we learned something today.
Yes.
Yes, it was an interesting class.
Okay. AI is interesting. It's really, really interesting, especially when you're seeing what you're doing, the results. It's very interesting. All right. So please practice. That's the only way we can get better. Like me now. The more I worked on my stories, the more I created, the better like I became with it, right? And the more I even learned how to different things, different ways to maybe do it better. Because why doing it, you cannot find your own way of, oh, this is how I can do this and maybe save credits or create better stories, or this is actually what works for me, right? So, all right. So thank you so much for joining today's session. I'm glad you learned something, and please practice, and see you tomorrow. So your assignment is, yes, your assignment is create a 30 seconds ad for any product. It can be your product, it can be your business, it can be anything. 30 seconds. So I'm using 30 seconds because we have 50 credits in a free account and it can give you 30 seconds. So create a 30 seconds ad and share with us in the group and also in my DM as well. All right. Good night and enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, good night. Thank you very much.
Thank you.